everyone! Registration time is here again, and you are likely thinking about what classes are the best match for you. So this video is going to talk to you a bit about AP Language and Composition, which is the AP course for English 3 students. So essentially this video will cover what you need to know. So the first thing to think about when signing up for AP classes is picking the AP classes that are right for you. This school offers many AP classes, and therefore taking all of them would result in an exhausting year where you might not do as well as you're used to. Therefore, instead of taking all AP classes, it's best to pick the AP classes that best fit your ability level and interest level. That way you can do both well and enjoy the class. So in AP Language and Composition, we will have 4 overarching novels, 1 per quarter. So from these 4 books, which include The Scarlet Letter, Beloved, The Great Gatsby, and Slaughterhouse-Five, we'll be reading approximately 20 to 40 pages a week. We will complete a 500-page journal every weekend, and we will participate in a weekly discussion circle on the text. So one thing to think about, is this a reading and writing routine that you would be able to keep without it being too stressful? Next, in addition to these 4 books, there are supplementary readings. We're not only going to read the 4 books, we're going to read a lot of stuff in addition. So you can see below each book, there are some examples of the supplementary readings and also movies that we would work with while reading this book. So one takeaway you should have is that there's going to be a lot of reading. If you do not like reading, this class may not be for you. But if you do like reading, this class will give you a lot of opportunity to delve into text and become an even better reader than you already are. So next, after reading comes writing. So we do have writing assignments. So we'll have 4 major unit essays through the year that are 6 to 10 pages long, and each one of those essays will interact with the novel that we're working with. We'll also have weekly in-class essay practices. These essays are in preparation for the end-of-year AP exam, and therefore we'll practice the 3 essays that are found in that exam on a weekly basis. And also, as mentioned before, we have our weekend journals, which are 500 words. So one thing to take away, you're also going to write a lot. So again, just as if you like reading, if you also like writing, this class will be excellent for you. We write a ton, and it gives you a lot of opportunities to grow as a writer and to share your ideas. A lot of the essays we're writing are argumentative, and therefore you're encouraged to have an opinion. However, if writing is not your favorite thing to do make sure that you enter this class knowing that you will be writing a good bit. So next, in addition to readings and writings, we will have projects. So for our first project that interacts with the Scarlet Letter, we will be having a letter project and also a trial project. Next, in relation to Beloved, we'll have a college poster project. In relation to The Great Gatsby, we have a music video project. And in relation to Slaughterhouse-Five, we have both a symbolic mobile project and also an election project. Now these projects are meant to help you with your ability to work well with others in groups. The groups are assigned to you, and you and your classmates will endeavor on creating really outstanding projects that you will present to the class. So let's talk about AP credit and grading. So in order to get AP credit, you must complete all checkpoints in the PLP. They must be green or yellow. So even if you have 1 red checkpoint, you do not get AP credit. Therefore, do know that as we work through the different courses within the curriculum, you do need to complete each of the assignments so that you can get AP credit. Should you not complete all those checkpoints, you can still pass the class, but you'll get honors credit instead. Additionally, you'll have to complete 6 challenge focuses. So in addition to the power focuses which are required and the additional focuses which affect your grade, those challenge focuses will be required for getting AP credit. And lastly, you must maintain rolling deadlines or request extensions. So in this AP class, when you receive a deadline, it won't be a single date. You'll have a week to turn your assignments in. If you do not turn in your assignment by the end of that rolling deadline, you will receive permanent zeros on those assignments, which will be averaged into your other CogSkill scores. Now, there is a way around this, and it's simply by requesting extensions. We still want to be able to employ the idea of the PLP that you work at a pace that is good for you. However, we're not going to allow this to turn into procrastination and completing assignments at the very end of the year. So when it comes to deadlines, you need to make sure that you are able to communicate with your teacher and that you're also able to maintain essentially working deadlines where you're able to complete your assignment within a rolling deadline or within a reasonable extension from that deadline. So just remember, if you don't meet that rolling deadline, you do get a 0, and zeros equal sadness. So you don't want that. All right, next. So there's basically a lot to do in this class. I don't want to lie to you. There's a lot of work in AP language composition. You're going to read a lot, you're going to write a lot, and you're going to be working on projects. So you might be asking yourself, well, why would I want to take this class? So there are a lot of things that this class does offer that is really, really beneficial and enjoyable. So first off, if you enjoy reading, this really is the class for you. The class is focused around both fiction and nonfiction works, and we get to talk about them really in depth. So if you enjoy talking about books, this class is for you. Also, if you enjoy writing, similarly, this class is for you. Now, some of you guys might feel as though you're not good writers. You probably are a much better writer than you think you are, but this essay will improve your writing skills significantly. So if you enjoy writing and or if a huge focus for you is to improve your writing skills, this is a great class to take. Also, as I said, I want to be better at it. This class is a college prep class essentially, and therefore the reading and writing that goes into it is going to make you a better student. It's going to make you a better English student, and you'll be much more prepared for college level English classes. Students who have talked to me who have gone into college have said that this class not only helped them with the content and skills, but also helped them with the time management, making their English classes in college significantly easier than it is for their other peers. So one thing you do have to keep in mind is that procrastination is not really going to work in this class. So you're going to want to make sure that you overcome the procrastination that lies within and that you instead work at a consistent schedule, putting time aside every day or at least every other day for your AP English class. That will lead to success. But if you're a procrastinator, you're either going to need to overcome that or maybe this class is not for you. And last but not least, you're going to be working with other ambitious students. It's a really great part of AP Language and Composition is that you're working with other students who really love to read and write and to discuss what they've read and written. Therefore, it's a great place for you if you're essentially an English nerd, because you will be around other English nerds. And therefore, ultimately what you get out of this class is knowledge, and that will benefit you throughout college, but also in your profession. Writing is something that never is going to go away, so this class is highly applicable to anything you're going to do in your future because it teaches you how to think and how to write your thoughts down. And that's what you need to know. So hopefully at this point you have a somewhat good idea whether or not AP Language and Composition is good for you. If you're still not sure, please feel free to talk to your counselor, or you can talk to me, Ms. Stokes. I'm located in room 226, and I'd be happy to talk to you about whether or not this class is the best fit for you. All right, good luck with your registration.